The story begins in a dark, dangerous jungle. A creepy house stands near a riverbank. Three friends arrive here to celebrate a holiday. Two of them sit outside, laughing and enjoying themselves. The third friend, Jessica, stays inside the house. Jessica looks very sick and weak. One of her friends goes inside to check on her. She tries to cheer Jessica up by reading a strange book aloud. But as Jessica listens, her voice changes. It sounds like someone else is speaking through her. Suddenly, Jessica vomits violently and her eyes turn completely black. Without warning, she grabs her friend's hair and rips off her scalp. Then, she goes outside and tears her other friend's head off his body. After killing both friends, Jessica floats into the air, laughing like a monster. The third friend, who watched everything, cries in terror. To explain why this happened, the story goes back one day. In an old apartment building, a woman named Ellie lives alone with her 3 children: Danny, her eldest son, Bridget, her daughter, and Cassie, her youngest daughter. Ellie is separated from her husband. One night, Ellie's sister Beth visits. Beth brings gifts for the kids and a gift for Ellie's husband, not knowing they are no longer together. When Beth asks about him, Ellie becomes upset. To talk privately, Ellie sends the kids to get pizza. While the kids are away, an earthquake hits the city. The shaking creates a huge crack in the parking garage. Danny, curious, climbs into the crack and finds a hidden underground room. Inside, he discovers an old book wrapped in cloth, 3 audio tapes labeled Part 1, 2, 3, crosses, and a broken statue of Jesus. The room looks like it was used for an exorcism to trap something evil. Danny takes the book and tapes back to his room. The book's cover has sharp, tooth-like edges. When he tries to open it, the teeth cut his finger, and his blood drips onto the book. The book absorbs the blood and finally opens, revealing creepy drawings of rituals and monsters. Danny doesn't read the book but plays the first tape. A priest's voice says he and others studied the book, which contains evil magic. Danny then plays the second tape. The priest explains how they found the book. Suddenly, a demonic voice screams from the tape recorder. Danny tries to stop it, but the tape keeps playing. Black smoke pours out of the recorder and flies into the elevator where Ellie is alone. The smoke possesses Ellie, breaking her bones and torturing her. Moments later, Ellie returns home, acting normal, but her eyes flicker with darkness. Ellie's family notices something is wrong. She vomits black liquid and whispers to Beth, "She's inside me. Don't let her hurt my children," before collapsing. The family tries to take her to the hospital, but the elevator and stairs are broken. They lay Ellie in a bedroom. A neighbor's boy tries to close her eyes, but they keep snapping open. The family prays, thinking she's dying. Suddenly, Ellie wakes up, her skin burning hot. Beth drags her to the bathtub to cool her down, but Ellie crawls up the wall like a spider, screaming in a monstrous voice. The bathtub water boils and Ellie attacks, gouging out a neighbor's eye and forcing another to swallow it. Beth locks herself in the apartment with the kids. Danny admits he caused this by playing the tapes. Bridget, furious, fights Danny. Meanwhile, black veins spread across Bridget's face, and worms crawl out of her mouth. She attacks Beth and Cassie, but Cassie hits her with a doll, giving them time to escape. Beth listens to the third tape. The priest warns the book the Necronomicon is made of human skin and written in blood. It summons demons, and the only way to stop them is to destroy the book. Before Beth can act, Ellie returns, laughing. "You can't kill me." Bridget, now fully possessed, burns Danny alive with a blowtorch. In a final battle, Beth fights Ellie while Cassie finds scissors. Beth stabs Ellie in the mouth, freezing her briefly. She grabs a shotgun and shoots Ellie's leg, but the demon mocks her. The dead neighbors rise, chanting, "No one survives the night." Beth and Cassie flee to the elevator, but Danny and Bridget's corpses cling to the cables. As the elevator descends, their bodies are crushed, flooding the shaft with blood. Beth and Cassie escape to a car, but Ellie, now a giant monster, attacks. Beth kills her with a chainsaw and grinds her body in a wood chipper. Heartbroken, Beth drives away with Cassie, but the demon isn't defeated. The next morning, a young woman named Jessica who lives in the apartment below Ellie's enters the blood-soaked elevator. She gasps at the gore-covered walls and pulls out her phone to call 911. Suddenly, Black smoke swirls from the elevator vents, choking her. The demon possesses Jessica, just like it did Ellie. Her eyes turn pitch black, and she smirks at her reflection. The film ends here, showing Jessica walking back to her apartment where her two friends wait, unaware of the evil inside her. The Necronomicon lies open in Ellie's abandoned apartment, its pages glowing faintly, hinting the curse will repeat.